Go ahead next. I wish.
That fight sucked. And that's why we save a state.
I thought
Wait
we
a minute,
saved
that
the
didn't
state so
happen.
that we could get the voice right.
It can be
That
two
didn't
things.
happen.
Nope.
You can play
definitely.
that off as like you can play Prince of Persia. That wait, that's not how the story went.
Ah, crap. Except this happened before that. Okay. Get us back to where we left. Oh yeah, we could just bail at this point. Let's all go to the lobby.
It's wild that we can just leave.
Haha! Now what will it do?
From like an in-game perspective, from like Slash's point of view, we were all there and then he appeared, Frog called him Sir Slush, and then we all just dipped. I am a little bummed out that the fight, like Luca passed out, but then that the fight didn't continue, and like Victoria said you revive her later, because I had this whole bit planned where she's like, you know, I was at death's door and I did not see the pearly gates, and just like, this whole crisis where like, is no more Jesus, and now it's Egyptian gods.
Character arc.
I'm surprised you didn't start calling Slash a demon just based on his looks.
I know, oh my god,
The
yes!
Don't forget to equip Frog with the armor you just bought for him.
Nah, we're just gonna sit in the inventory. It's fine.
Yeah, he doesn't need it.
Frog can just look at it from the sidelines and wish that he was wearing it.
I observe this golden armor, and it fills me with hope, and that hope protects me.
I was gonna say, just take inspiration from it.
I mean, it's made of gold. What kind of protection can it really offer?
I love the power glove. It's so bad.
Ever since I was a kid, I've been looking at Slash wrong. I thought he was a dude wearing a mask.
Alright.
That's to say. Looks at everyone simultaneously. Hello, everyone.
I love the music for this game.
It's really just like nice. I like it a lot.
It's so good. I have the Chrono Trigger soundtrack, but then also the Chrono Trigger orchestrated soundtrack, where they went through and just reorchestrated the whole thing, and it's so good. It's so good.
I'm sorry, Liz.
Okay.
What did you say about that? It
Did
is
you say it was good or
mediocre. You know, not
fine
No.
at best?
Incredible.
a little sad. Pretentious, even.
How dare you?
Ugh.
The guy who did the music almost died writing it.
What?
I didn't realize it was that bad.
Well, he ended up getting
He developed ulcers, actually.
yeah, he ended up being hospitalized because like the music, a lot of the music was well, so anyway, backing up a little bit, this guy
That's okay. I have like a full half of this fight to go through, so.
Might want to save state again.
Oh yeah.
oh
Yasunori Mitsuda.
yeah, so I was talking and then my headset must have cut out because I came back and suddenly you guys were talking. The composer he was like a janitor working at Square, and I think you can just go into this fight. We have all the dialogue, right?
Yeah. It's not till after he gets his sword. And even
Okay.
then, not until partway through that fight that I have to worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can swap out content right after that cut point or something.
But he wanted to work at Square more, and so he told them, like, let me do this, let me make the music for this game. They were like, okay, you can. So he made the music and ended up, like he said most of the music came to him in his dreams. And I don't know, he like spent so much time working on it, and it was on such a crunch, and like he would literally sleep in his office, and he was so stressed out over the soundtrack, and like he loved it, but he was so stressed out over it that it gave him ulcers and hospitalized him. And Nobuo
Oh my
Uematsu,
goodness!
yeah, Nobuo Uematsu had to come in and finish like 12 of the tracks for the game, while this guy recovered. And yeah, like I don't think the company was putting it on him. I think maybe the company was, but he was like so insistent on finishing the soundtrack that yeah, he was hospitalized with ulcers. And I want to say he like either him and his wife became incredibly distant, or they got divorced while he was working on this because
my gosh!
he was that's like all he did. I can't remember exactly, but there's somebody online who talks a lot about it, and he knows the whole story. And it was
Part
Yeah,
of
became possessed, huh?
part of what led to his poor health is that at one point they suffered a hard drive crash and lost 40 tracks that were in progress.
oh, that's right.
He would be
And that is
pissed.
why you always back up your work.
Oh,
Yes,
Yeah, Final Fantasy VIII.
redundancies.
Bitches! God, that was so stupid.
It was so stupid.
Like AI, they hammered that into you so much. Always back up your work. Always, 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 always. And the number of times I heard in class, because Maya would crash pretty constantly, and I just hear somebody scream, "No!"
That's because fuck Maya. Maya was the beta. Doing hair in Maya crashed Maya all the time for me. Fuck Maya. Just use Blender. Although I guess Blender's more of a ZBrush thing, huh?
Yeah.
Fuck Maya though.
My favorite part is if you didn't understand that Maya was a program, you would think that Liz just hates this chick.
Dude, she does.
this bitch.
Wait till you hear what Maya did to Liz. Tormented her for years.
Years.
In school.
Just a fucking monster.
Just awful. What a
One
bitch.
of those mean girls that you always hear about.
Like Maya's good when it works, but then when it doesn't work, I keep looking at my Facebook memories and I'll have things from like 6 years ago or like 7 years ago where I'm just like, please let Maya render this properly. I have, and just like me begging Maya to work.
Maya who?
Oh,
Maya
my
he.
Maya, he. Dang it, Kyle.
Maya!
There it is.
Well, now that Leo's taking advice a little bit more seriously, seems to be going well.
Oh, thanks, guys.
I mean, that's usually how these boss battles tend to go, I think.
And hey, maybe now's a great time to use that shelter.
Oh yeah, now's a
Yeah,
fantastic time.
Now that you've had the snot beaten out of you.
Repeatedly, sir. Repeatedly. I think I need actually more mid tonics.
Yeah, I mean, you've got a lot of mid tonics. You just need to maybe use them more often.
Yes. There is also that.